What is up guys, JayFerGaming here and welcome back to my F1 2014 career mode. We are in China for round 4 of season 2 and it's Q3 here. Building up to hopefully what is a quick lap. You can see all the AI are pretty much line astern in line together. Kind of following each other around the track. I don't think Codemasters have got the programming right there. But I don't mind, they'll be holding each other up and I'll be trying to get a fast lap in here. I mean, we won in the last race. Bahrain, oh, what a fantastic race that was. Attacking in the first 2 stints, but in the last stint we were on the slower tyres, so defensive. But it was a fantastic defensive drive to take our first victory for the Red Bull team, so I'll check that video out if you haven't already. But here we are coming to the line. After that great performance in the last race, here we go. Hamilton's put in a 37.9, we're quite a bit off, it's a 38.9. I did put in another lap, well actually no, I didn't complete the lap because it was so slow, but look at that. 1.1 off Hamilton, 9/10 off Ricciardo. Shanghai, I've got to admit, is my worst track of the season, and I'm not expecting a lot from this, so 6th on the grid isn't too bad for me, but the time difference is just too much. But this happened in qualifying. What the hell is Chilton doing? That's the closest he's ever going to get to me. So let's put that out our mind. On the grid, the lights are building up. The sky is clear with a few clouds. 5 lights. And away we go. It's a pretty poor getaway. Look at the 5 cars ahead pulling away. But look, there's a gap behind us. No one behind us got a good start. But we're going to try and weave our way through the early runners. Past Hulkenberg, the AI seem to be absolutely horrendous in this snail section. Chicane, I don't know what to call it, but look at this, the AI is shocking. I haven't done anything and I'm up to 3rd place, gained 3 positions. And now it's just the 2 Mercedes ahead. If I don't get anything done early, then it's going to be very tricky to keep up with these because I know I do not have the pace around here. It's going to be, I think it's going to be mainly a defensive drive, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe an alternative strategy. Something to get us some decent points. Podium might be out the cards, but we'll see what happens. Lap 3 here. DRS has been enabled. The 2 Mercedes have definitely pulled away. They're done with me. They must be like 5-6 seconds ahead. Going wide there. Oh no, that's the snail section. I'm getting mixed up here. But yeah, going wide at the snail section. Alonso's got DRS. This could be an easy overtake. Alonso's passed, but I'm feeling it. Feeling it right now. Going for a dive up the inside, taking that position back. In terms of setup, I've gone for 2 to the right even on the quick setups, which means I've got quite a bit of straight line speed, but obviously not enough compared to the AI. As a couple of laps later, Alonso's coming back for round 2. The Mercedes are even further ahead. Alonso's easily passed, and I don't think a dive up the inside would have been the brightest idea right there. So Alonso is passed. Let's see if we can stay with him. Maybe go for an attack on this next DRS zone. Going on to lap 6. That final corner is very tricky. That bollard. If you hit that bollard, you usually lose control. But here we go. DRS. We're not closing up enough. I think Alonso's in rich mix, which helps him. Gonna try and go the inside. We made a little bit of contact. Bit of oversteer as well. And what the hell was that? Well, I just scared Alonso away. You'll see here from the replay, what the hell, there's no contact whatsoever. Alonso just seems to get scared and I'm up the inside. Once again, the AI is fantastic. Can't wait till F1 2015. Oh, there's been an announcement today, it looks fantastic. But back to this race, still maintaining 3rd, but tyres are really starting to go off now. Lap 6, and yeah, you can see I'm really struggling, especially in this section. Traction is key, but it's so difficult on the wheel. You try and feather the throttle, but it's so difficult. We're going wide once again, which doesn't help. Oh, it's Raikkonen now just behind us. Must have overtook Alonso, probably in the first corner thinking about it. But looks like Raikkonen's passed. Trying to use his slipstream, but Alonso's coming past. Oh, what a move from Alonso. He's got both of us. Raikkonen's on the inside. We're going to try and get him. Raikkonen's fighting back. What is this? No. Oh, it's Ricciardo. Ricciardo's hit us. He's taken us off. We've lost so many positions. Ricciardo goes past as well. Here's the replay. It's not the best replay, but I move over slightly. But Ricciardo, I've got to say, I think that's Ricciardo's fault. He takes the position as well. Perez is there, but I get past him. And disaster for the Red Bull team. Ricciardo in 6th. I'm in 7th, and we've just lost so much ground on the 2 Mercedes and the 2 Ferraris, and I'm going to be honest, I'm struggling so badly right now. Even Perez is on the attack, and I should be faster than a Force India. Trying to keep around the outside, but look, the hand goes up. Nearly the same incident happens once again, and this time it was with Bottas in the Williams. Is that something with the AI? Possibly. I don't think it's my fault, I'm just trying to take the hairpin properly. But yeah, lap 8, I've decided at this point I'm going to pit at the end of this lap. I just can't do it anymore. I'm down to the lean mixture, so basically everyone's going to bombard me and just fly past. Unless I fight back here. No, there's no contact with Button. So we're clear onto the pits, unless Bottas pits, but I don't think he will, no. Let's not do a Maldonado, yes! Well done. No spinning, going into the pit lane. So here we go for the first stop, going on to the prime tyres. Hopefully get an undercut to get back past Bottas and Perez. Let's see what the guys do. 3 point, it's not a 3.7, we've been held up by Force India. So let's see where we come out. It's clean air. Actually, this leaderboard shows how bad we are doing. We're behind Chilton. Usually when I pit I come out in like maybe 8th place, but now we're behind Chilton. But other cars are in the pits the next lap. Have I got the undercut? Who's that? Bottas, we're back ahead. And that is Magnussen. Where's he come? Magnussen's come from nowhere. I think he's jumped Bottas as well. So I was a little confused right now, and look at that, everyone is pitted. 2 Ferraris, Perez and Magnussen on the option, so they're going to pull away, but we're genuinely down in 9th place and we are really struggling. Nothing actually happened in the stint. I was on my own for the whole thing until the Ferraris, who pitted once again, started to attack. I think I'm coming in at the end of this lap as well. Raikkonen's going to have a go, but no, can't get past. But yeah, I'm effectively a pit stop behind the 2 Ferraris now, which shows how much pace, well, the pace I didn't have in that middle stint and when I had worn tyres, so it looks like we could be fighting for minor points here. Disappointing. It is my worst track, but after a win in Bahrain, it's just such a disappointment. But we need to make the most of this, get as many points as we can for the championships. Going on to the option tyres. I think most cars in the top 10 will be going on to the primes. They've already pitted for the primes, obviously, so they will have got the undercut. Who? Kvyat? Where's he come from? There's no way Kvyat's pitted. Nah, no way. The Toro Rosso isn't great on career mode and barely gets any points, but yeah, he's definitely on 1 tyres. Look at the grip there. Softer compound, much fresher, easy overtake on the traction. And that's on the wheels, so that's saying something. So we're up into 10th. Massa ahead has pitted. He's 4 seconds ahead. I'm pretty sure he's on the option tyres as well. And he was on the attack. Perez on the primes. Massa's going past. And it looks like this could be a battle for 7th place. I know it's only 6 points, but I'll definitely take them right now. It's been a pretty poor performance for myself. But it's a tyre wear. I just can't deal with the tyre wear. I just need some upgrades for this car. We've got DRS on Perez. It's going to be key to get past him as soon as possible. Because Massa, there's a position to be gained there. And yeah, we need as many points as possible. So try and get past Perez here. It's pretty tricky into the first couple of corners, but we could out-traction him here. On the newer tyres compared to Perez. Rich mix, using the slipstream. I think it could be a pretty simple overtake. Breaking into the turn 3 or 4. I don't know, but up the inside, that's very key. And now, to follow Massa, using DRS here, try and go for the overtake. Let's see what our straight line speed is like. And based on that, it's absolutely fantastic. Up into 7th place, a couple of back markers ahead. So, Magnussen is the next target. Looking at the mini-map, I think he's just crossed the start-finish line, so what's that gap? That bollard's really annoying, I must admit that, but the gap which is key is 5 seconds, so we've got 4 laps to close in 5 seconds. Magnussen's on the primes, but you can see the gap is coming down. 3.5 there, 1.7, 2 laps to go. Surely we can get Magnussen. Lap 27, I did get DRS, was inside the 1 second window. Doesn't look like I'm going to go for a move here, I'm a bit too far behind. But what about DRS on the start finish straight? I still have better grip than Magnussen, though my tyres are starting to go off. Going past the start finish line, that will be 8 laps on these tyres, going for a 9th. 7th, and considering how much I struggled in the first stint, this could be... It could be a bit risky. Will we make it to the end? Will Massa catch up? But we're getting closer and closer to Magnussen. It's 6 tenths. We're right behind him. Just need the grip into the first corner, but no, there's nothing there, no gaps. And yeah, I was frustrated at this point. I wanted to get past, but the grip's gone, I'm struggling in the snail section. Button on the left has been stuck in the gravel for 3 laps, I must point out, but I was so close to losing control there. So close, so at this point I just settled for 7th. There's a big enough gap to Massa behind, but yeah, Button was stuck in the gravel there for 3 laps. He was 9th, I think, so I don't have a clue what happened there, if he span out and just couldn't get out. So, Nico Rosberg has taken the victory here. That's going to be very important for his title challenge, and he was in 4th in the championship, so that's going to bunch things up. But we're coming home for my worst track of the season. It's 7th position. Not the best of results, but it's a few points. It could have been a lot worse. But Ricciardo got 3rd. He beat both Ferraris. And that's after taking me out in the hairpin. I'm going to say he took me out. But yeah, could have done with a better replay. So, where's Hamilton? Hamilton's in 5th. Why is Hamilton in 5th? Rosberg took the win from Alonso. So Ricciardo split the Ferraris, got the podium. Hamilton 5th. I don't know why. He pitted the same amount of times as well. I'm baffled right now. I do not have a clue what happened to Hamilton. So I beat my former teammate Felipe. We had a bit of a battle going on in that final stint. But yeah, looks like the Williams doesn't really have that much pace this season. And yeah, Button 3 laps down, as you can see him. Of course, Maldonado didn't finish. He probably crashed into the pit entry or something, you know, knowing him. So, looking at the Drivers' Championship, it is so tight. 15 points separating the top 4. I've lost a bit of ground, but I'm going to maintain it. Next race in Spain, I'm good in Spain, so I think that's going to be a better performance. I'm pretty sure of that. But Alonso's pretty close looking at that as well, so it could be a 5-way battle. Let's look at the constructors. I'm sure Mercedes will have extended their gap at the top. Let's have a look-see. Yeah, we're scrolling down to the minor placings of all the people that haven't scored yet. So yeah, 17 points behind Mercedes. So that's going to be an intriguing battle this season. So hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you have, and I'll catch you in the next race in España.